Alright, so how's this work? I look at y'all or the camera or...
Moses interview, take one.
Alright, well, where do I begin? Just a regular day at the office. You know, doing our thing. Christian, though, he saw, like, this, he's jumped up and he saw this random dog in the foyer. We all jumped up and we were like, oh, wow, but... we like dogs, but... As we were just trying to find some joy, he slipped right behind us. It wasn't him necessarily. It was what he was holding.
I can't get it out of my mind.
It was honestly massive. Like, he was carrying it with 2 hands, and
I don't think I've ever seen a coffee that big.
Nobody needs that much whipped cream.
That was a lot of coffee.
Irresponsible almost.
it's scary to think about.
It was chaos. Absolute mayhem.
All right, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, watch this.
Justin was doing a stupid nunchuck thing again.
沖縄マン兜を練習しました。I was doing my nunchuck routine.
I promise it's cooler with the real thing.
Yo, guys, there's a dog over here.
What? I like
Where?
Never mind, just a backpack.
Again,
My bad.
Christian.
Sorry.
I'm gonna... who did this?
All I remember was the screams.
Is he crying right now?
Okay, so we need to fess up right now, or they're gonna have to replace this whole carpet. This is a prank, right? You guys are pranking me? Who did this? Oh my god. Seriously? Nobody's gonna help me right now? Stop. It sucks that nobody saw what happened because we were all over there looking at the backpack.
Out of everything, as much as he tried to deny it, it all pointed to one thing. Nick did it.
Nick did not do this. If there's one person I had to think of that didn't do this, it'd be Nick.
Nick definitely did it. I'm pretty sure he spiked into the carpet.
Why am I so confident that Nick didn't do this? Because there's no evidence.
As soon as we all left, because Christian can't tell a backpack and a dog apart, Nick spilled the coffee. Do you really think that's a coincidence?
The backpack looked like a dog to me. That's all I have to say. I still can't even tell them apart. Backpacks, dogs, they look exactly the same.
I'll tell you this, whoever did it obviously had malicious intent.
I mean, I've known Nick since we were babies, you know, his little body. I just can't carry that much coffee.
What do you think of this whole situation with Nick spilling his coffee? I mean, everyone's making a big deal out of it.
I don't see what big fuss is. You guys are getting paid to ask questions about legit spilt milk. Why don't you just ask Nick?
With Nick out of the equation, we just had to get some more info from the higher-ups.
People, a lot of times they ask me about firing people because I am well known as the person who fires people the best. There's people out there working right now, they've been fired for a month. They're still coming in working, they haven't gotten a check. But I fired him. They don't know I fired him. It's like an interpretive thing. That means you're fired. The spilling of the coffee, I spilled my coffee the other day and I fired myself. I felt that bad about it. I fired myself. I rehired myself. I gave myself a raise. I'm not a bad person, so I'm not going to fire someone for spilling their coffee. That's ridiculous.
Look, if it were up to me, Nick would already be gone. But I can't fire somebody for a mistake. Now, if you could prove what he did was intentional.
The case had gone cold. We just started thinking outside the box. That coffee had to come from somewhere.
Let's get this over with. So, it was about 11 when he came in. He comes in almost every day. Today he ordered one of the largest coffees I've ever seen in my entire life. I kept on showing him the cups, and he'd say, "No, bigger than that." And I'd say, "Okay." And then I'd pull out another one, and he'd say, "Is that the biggest?" And I'd say, "No." And he'd pull out another one, and he said, "That's not big enough." And I said, "This is the largest cup we have." And he settled for that one. It's kind of sad, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, this guy has issues.
He didn't say anything else odd or anything like that.
No, he just asked for a straw, I guess. But he did say that I was doing him a big favor, that I was really helping him out that day, and that he had big plans. I don't know, man. I'm just a Starbucks employee.
Despite the new evidence, even with the key witness, it wasn't enough to incriminate Nick. To be honest, we started to give it up hope.
I don't know why you guys are still asking me questions about this. Nick obviously didn't do anything. Never really seen him do anything bad in his life, so. Look, even if he did it, it was an accident. Why would he spill a coffee on purpose? There's no motive.
Oh, there's a motive. Here at the depot, we like to take a lot of videos.
Okay, Killer Christian, let's go, let's go!
And I was looking back on them, and let's just say I started to notice a trend.
Guys, honestly, can we restart? Because I got the carpet in the video, and the carpet's not, I don't know, it's just like...
Personally, I think the carpet looks fine. But riddle me this. What kind of carpet needs replacing? Not an old one. I don't think ours is that old to begin with. But one with a big, fat coffee stain on it. And don't even get me started on Christian. You think he just so happened to see a backpack dog out in the hallway right when Nick sat down with his coffee?
I feel like we were all over there and nobody saw us. Thanks, man. You're my best friend.
It's the perfect crime. There was no witnesses. And a stain just nasty enough to need a replacing. If you don't believe me, just prove me wrong.
Justin told you that? I'm pretty sure he's a flat earther.
Just look at the horizon.
Just when we thought we had him cornered, our mountain of evidence amounted to nothing. But then, we received a message.
Staying on? Do I sit here? Okay.
There's been a lot of talk in the office, Nick, that you were the one who spilled the coffee. Can you confirm or deny this?
I can confirm that I didn't do it. Look, even if I spilled a coffee, which I didn't, I think I'd remember that. There's such a obsession with me and my coffees. I don't even like coffee that much. I'm more of a tea guy, Italian soda, Diet Coke.
There's been some differing evidence coming up in the office, some obsession maybe about like carpets, HGTV, interior design in general. Is there any truth to these rumors?
Yeah, last time I checked, Ty Pennington doesn't pour coffee on their floors before he fixes up their houses.
I'm sure you've heard by now some of the quotes from the Starbucks worker.
Dude's a liar. I met the guy like, 6 times total? He took my order. Biggest liar I've ever met in my whole life, honestly. Christian's a smart guy. You can talk to him. He knows I didn't do it. I just want to go back to when things were normal and I could walk in with a coffee and nobody would look at me all scared. Is that it? Any more questions for me?
No.
There you have it. I didn't do it, guys. It's that simple. Okay? Now can I go potty? Okay. Is this the bathroom over here?
Yeah.
Is this the bathroom?
No, the one on your left.
Oh, okay. You're caught. They're on to you. Of course I spilled it on purpose. Those nasty carpets needed to be replaced. The dog backpack, he's so stupid. You blew it. Those nasty carpets. It'll all be worth it when they replace that nasty carpet.